10 years ago in Moscow, 57 hours of horror played out as the world's television cameras rolled. It put the brutality of the armed Chechen independence movement struggle with Russia back to the top of news bulletins across the globe. The Kremlin's response was to cancel a troop drawdown in Chechnya, give more power to its military in the North Caucasus, and make it harder for journalists to report on the conflict. Moscow's approach to the region and to hostage crises tend to be uncompromising.
In this situation, you don't actually need to think about victims. You just need to think about how to prevent terrorists to change the political situation, to dictate the force what to do.
But the crackdown in Chechnya had questionable success. 2 years after the theatre siege, another hostage crisis unfolded at a school in Beslan, North Ossetia. More than 330 people died in the chaotic rescue operation. At least half of those were children. But attacks on ordinary Russians didn't begin with the theatre siege in Beslan, and they certainly didn't end there either. Other recent strikes include last year the bombing of Domodedovo airport, and in 2010 two women blew themselves up on Moscow's metro system. And almost every day, Russian troops strike in the North Caucasus. Rights groups like Amnesty International have documented unlawful killings, disappearances and torture. 10 years on from the Moscow theatre siege, Dmitry Milovidov wants to know why only one of his two daughters made it out alive. The authorities have never identified the gas they used, and they've so far dodged accusations they caused most of the deaths.
We demand that the Russian government conducts a proper investigation of the victims' deaths. There were 120 people who died, not from bullets, and there's not been a single criminal case.
The conflict between Russia and Islamic separatism in the North Caucasus can be clumsy and bloody, and it's left a long trail of innocent victims. Rory Challens, Al Jazeera, Moscow.